It's Saturday, March 29th. I'm calling this ride the usual haunts because I'm taking a ride I do often, just checking out the snow levels going up into the mountains. I'm going to go out by that bushwhack area where we walk our dogs quite often. You just take a WA bar past the Lake Siskiyou Dam and just keep going. And for most of the winter, right about the end of WA bar where it turns into, I think it's FR 26, they don't plow there. And it's just been a wall of snow, but a lot of it's melted now. So I'm going to see how far up there I can go. Then on the way back, I may take a turn up towards Castle Lake, but there's a gate up there they've had closed all winter, and my guess is it's still closed, but I'll find out. After that, shoosh, I think I'll go up old Mt Shasta Boulevard to FR 31 and see where the snow is there. So I'm just going to do my kind of usual tour around the outskirts of Mt Shasta. Just looking for a reason to ride. Not that I need a reason, I just like to ride. Had a long ride I did, the 245-mile ride, and the next day where I went over to Lake Shastina neighborhood, those days were warm. Wore my mesh jacket, was loving it, but we had a little cold snap here. And some rainy weather, which we got a gap in it today, but and I think Sunday, Monday it's going to be raining, and maybe Tuesday we start to come out of it, and maybe we see some warmer weather. Golf course is greening up nicely, it looks like. Still lots of snow up in the mountains. Oh, the Lake Siskiyou is full. It's going over the spillway. We actually walked over there and looked at it yesterday morning. Partly from snow melt, lots of snow melt up there going on, and also partly we've been having lots of rain. So anyway, full lake. I think that's at least the third time this winter we've seen it full and going over the spillway, and in between it gets lowered, 10, 15 feet, and then boom, here it is back up again. So there's the turn for Castle Lake. On the way back, I'll go up there just a little ways. Well, the bike is showing us 48 degrees outside. I mean, it's been a lot colder than that on a lot of my rides. I guess I shouldn't complain. Still need to dress pretty warm at 48. Well, at least when I get to the end of WA bar, which I am just about there won't be any sand because they never plowed it or sanded it beyond this anyway. And the snow's melted for at least a little ways. There it is, FR 26. And that is the end of the county maintenance for the road, and up here, they don't plow. But it's melted out. It wasn't that long ago that this was still totally covered up with snow. Wow, I guess they're gonna let me go by. They're gonna be able to go a heck of a lot further up this road than I will, though. Once I hit the snow, I'm gonna be done. They can keep going. Not enough yet to be a problem. Oh, I think I may see it up ahead here. Yeah. Well, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, that's gonna be it for me. Had a nice little wiggle going through that. All right, we'll let this truck go by first. That's far enough for me.
We were just wondering about that. How far did you go, man?
I had a dirt bike, which I sold a while back. On that with the knobbies, I'd go a lot further, but not on this 500-pound beast.
You got good tires, but yeah, I hear you, man.
Not good enough to...
Don't want to find you laid out somewhere.
On a dirt bike, yes.
Right. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Yeah, you too.
All right. Hey, you need anything? You good?
I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't expect to get real far up here. I think they'll have that gate closed. But if they do, that'll spare me from riding over some snow. I hardly ever stop when I first see snow if I see some tracks or ways through, but I stop when the whole road gets snow covered. Nice thing about the ride I'm doing, it's even though I can't go real far on all the roads, the distance that I do go, it's nice and twisty, it's entertaining, and scenic. And spring is coming. It won't be long before these roads will be more accessible. Now up there in the eddies where the roads go up there, that's going to be summer before you get into those, but it's going to keep getting better. Now, what do I say spring is? It is spring, it's just we're not really fully into it yet. Yeah, I see people up here. That's got to be where the gate's closed. Melted out up there, but again, if they don't plow it, there would be snow before very long up there. I don't think it matters, but I just remember that, yeah, this side over here, I didn't latch this down. Again, the way it opened, just not going anywhere, but that's how it should be. It would be easier when I parked like this to mount on that other side, step on the foot peg to do it. But again, I got that bad knee on my right side. I really can't step up with that knee, so I'll just get on this side. Old McLeod Road, I think I said it wrong back there. That's what I'm on. Which then turned into FR31 up here. Now I kind of wonder about the history of names. This Old McLeod Road, I wonder if at one time this was the main route you took over to McLeod and Highway 89 wasn't going through. At one time this would have gone all the way through. There's, oh, I don't remember the name of the creek. I've ridden my motorcycle up to it, got some videos of it, but there's a creek that cuts across FR31 that keeps you from taking it all the way to McLeod. but at one time you could. And now I'm getting very close to the end of Old McLeod Road and FR 31. Well, I'll get to go a little ways. They don't put gates across this, so just a matter of when there's enough snow to make you quit. But kind of like when I was going up FR 26 just a minute ago. Well, I'm making it further on FR 31 than I did on FR 26, and I'm at a lot higher elevation. It just gets more sun over here, and somehow over by the eddies, they just get a lot more snow over there than they do on this side. At least until you get up pretty high towards Mt Shasta, Bunny Flats and all that. Oh, somebody running their dog from their car. I guess you do what you have to do. If the dog needs exercise and maybe you can't walk anymore. I hope I never get to that stage, but I might. I'm probably not going a whole lot further. Yeah, that's the end of it up there. Got a few shots of the bike again. Again, you can see that I lowered it, but you can see the skid plate on there, and it's still got some ground clearance. It'll be fine on dirt roads. Well, there are some lower mountain bike trails that I think are clear. You could probably ride them. Maybe. It could be a little snow, but still, I think for the most part you could. I hope to be on a mountain bike again someday. No, you ride the Tiger on this. I mean, you can kind of tell it's a rough road, but it just handles it pretty well. And with that, I'm back to Old McLeod Road. And I think I will then make a short jaunt up the Everett Memorial Highway, which is probably going to be closed at McBride, the McBride campground. Unlikely they got it open up to Bunny Flats. They might. It's just a matter if they want to plow it and if they have to occasionally clear some deadfall, but they haven't been doing a lot of that this winter. And this is kind of where the Everett Memorial Highway starts. Yeah, I even say it on the sign right here. To the left is Lake Street. Yeah, road closed, 3.6 miles ahead. That's where the McBride campground is. I'll go up and see it anyway. See if the Gateway Trailhead here has some people parked and mountain biking. I don't know why not. It's Saturday. I think you could. And cars coming out of there right now. Hopefully not in front of me. Yeah, a bunch of cars there. Hikers and mountain bikers both. Something I really like about the Gateway Trail system is they say dogs allowed off leash. We occasionally walk our dogs up there. Now I always kind of wonder when they have this road closed at McBride Springs, will there still be a fair amount of snow there where people could park and do a little bit of sledding or skiing or snowshoeing? I don't know. Not seeing much snow on the ground, so I don't think people are going to be able to park up here and do snow sports. That's a shame. If they could make it to Bunny Flats, I know there'd be lots of snow up there, but if the road's closed, you can't do it. Yeah, not much in the way of snow around here. I guess you just want to do a hike. And here's where they're going to close it, just past this parking lot. Still no snow. I guess up there a ways there was some, but not going to be much. Well, it seems like a shame that they don't work a little bit harder to keep it open up there. I know they could, but it's a matter of funding. And that's kind of it for my adventure. I'll gas up when I get into town. So I'll be ready for the next one, but I think Tuesday at the earliest, maybe later, before I'll be able to get out on the bike again.